Hey guys, it's Yishan here. Today I have a very special guest who managed to get first place. That's right, you heard it, first place at Konami's remote Duel Invitational, the North American one. So if you'd like to introduce yourself, sir, and then tell us what you were playing, that would be greatly appreciated.
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Samuel, and I won the Remote Duel Invitationals with Tri-Brigade Zoo, and here's the list.
Okay, sweet, thank you.
Um, I played for Tri-Brigades 3 Fractal, 3 Nerval, 3 Kit, and 2 Karis. Perfect ratio. I feel that these are the best ratios. Karis at 2 is perfectly fine. This was really good today. Sometimes I have I don't know. Sometimes this card is horrible going first with by himself, but today he was a good guy. He was a good boy. He always came with Kit and Nerval.
Yeah, sometimes he bails you out and sometimes just stuck in your hand. You're like,
Yeah, pretty much. He was a good boy today. He had Kit and Karis were his partners in crime.
okay, okay.
And for the Zodiac, I only played one Rat, one Ram. Okay, so if you guys are wondering, I didn't play Whiptail.
hmm
So I worked on this deck list with one of my friends, Octavio. He also played in the Remote Duel Invitationals with me
hmm
today, and he played Tri-Brigade Zoodiac
hmm
as well. So this card, so Whiptail is it's a dirt Zodiac name, but it did not we figure he was the one to tell me to cut it because it's just only good in conjunction with Dryden if you end on Dryden, but we're mostly not ending on Dryden anymore. We're just doing Apollousa, Ancient Warriors, and Revolt, and Dryden's
I
always
see.
used as fodder for Apollousa or any more links. But so yeah, he gave me a good reasoning to cut Whiptail, and I
I
feel
see.
these are all you need.
Interesting. I mean, you don't need it for the main combo, right? So,
Yeah, you don't. It's just a third Zodiac name, so
okay.
we decided to cut it out for like probably a better going second card, you know. But the thing is, yeah, funny enough, whenever I drew Rat, I always had Ram in hand, so I couldn't do the full combo. But
I see. I see.
it was fine because I had Tenki anyways for Fractal.
I see. I see.
Yeah, Tenki is insane in this deck. It's
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
Zoo or Tri Brigade. It's both worlds, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, unfortunately, I got semi-limited on the OCG. I hope something like that doesn't happen to us in the TCG, but I guess we'll have to see.
We'll
Uh,
have to see, but honestly, Tenki is such a good card. In previous formats, it just shines whenever a really good Beast Warrior engine is like in the meta. Like
mhm.
remember Luna
Yeah, Luna
Lights,
Light. Yep.
Luna Light, even Ancient Warriors, Fire Fist, like
hmm
Zodiac, like Beast Warrior is like the best type in the game right now.
Yeah, it's better than dragons. Better than dragons. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, Beast. Anything that has Beast Warrior or Winged Beast or Beast in his name is insane right now because of this deck.
True. True. True.
Okay, so 3 Ash Blossoms,
hmm
3 Gammas, and a Driver. So the
Okay.
reason why I played Gamma and Driver, it's alright. So basically, this card shines in the Tri Brigade mirror.
hmm
But fortunately, I did not play against any mirror matches.
hmm
But yeah, this card is insane in the mirror. It's good going first. Sometimes it acts like a pseudo call by the grave because people have been ashing and Lanciaing me like when I have no monster. They be ashing my fractals.
hmm
They be shotgunning Lancia and standby phase. So
Yeah, scared of
like
desires
this
maybe.
just solves
So,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
this card is insane. And it's a good hand trap going second against combo like
Okay.
Drytrons and Dragon Links.
Okay.
Okay, for the spell cards, I play 3-5 formation Tenki. Yes,
hmm
they're ultimate rares. I got them. I
Oh,
had them. I'm an old school player. I had them since back in the day.
with like the
Fire
fire
for
fist.
sure.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
I've had them forever.
Now the ulti
I,
tankies are
I,
beautiful for sure.
yeah, I played these. I played. I used to play Zodiac full power. I played these in Zodiacs too.
Mm.
So I really like this deck because um, I've topped the YCS with Zodiacs back in the day,
hmm
and
hmm
it's just nostalgic.
hmm hmm
3 Pot of Desires.
Interesting.
Um, these are both power spell cards. You always want to see them going first. I feel like um, It's fine to play pot because you play a lot of three ofs.
Right.
Um.
I guess my question is, how is that with Gamma? That I guess the thing I'm
Oh,
seeing is
okay,
here,
okay.
yeah,
So
Desires and
basically,
Gamma, yeah.
basically, driver. I mean, it'll suck to banish with desires, but Gamma is just too good of a card. So like, this is like a necessary evil to play with it,
Hmm.
and Gamma is just too powerful. So and Pod is just too good. So I'll just risk playing both of them in this deck.
Okay.
And if I ever draw a dead desires or a driver, I could just put it back with Farigate. So that's no issue.
Right, right. It's a big. I see. So you're basically taking the approach that they're just both so good that you might as well just play
That's
both. And
that's
okay, okay, I like that. I like that. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Okay.
two droplets. I'll probably cut this out. I played droplet because I feel these droplets is really good against Tri-Brigade like Apollosa. You could chain it to Shirag,
Hmm.
a double Dragon Lord's Trident,
Hmm.
whatever.
Hmm.
And it's good against Drytron, against Herald, but this never came up today. I didn't play against a single Drytron.
Hmm.
Yeah. Zoodiac Barrage staple.
Yep.
One Call by the Graves, and one Triple Tactics Talent. Shout outs to Champagne. He told me I shouldn't play multiple of these cards.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The logic is this. Basically, if you draw too many, like say you go first, and like you draw like tactics and like other cards, like this contributes to brick hands.
I see.
And
Right. Right.
you don't
Right.
want that. With this deck, you always want a fractal rat combo. You just want to. This deck is pretty consistent. You just always want to play consistent games because, as a mid-range deck, it'll snowball get you there. Like fractals, revolts. Even though it's not the best opening in the game, it will get you there, and you could win next turn with access Shurags. But yeah, this card, say if you don't need it, you could just use Farigate to put it back. This card came clutch today in the tournament, but yeah, it's just a really good strong one of. I don't think I'll play two or three copies.
I see. So it's like you never want to draw two, so that's your way of not drawing two. It's just play
Yeah,
exactly
and
one.
if I don't need it that turn, I could just Farigate put it back.
True. True.
That's the game
Interesting.
plan.
Okay.
Okay, so three Solemn Strikes. This was really good throughout the whole tournament. Originally, I did not have Solemn Strikes in my list, but my friend Octavio convinced me that this card is just really powerful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Going first, like, and yeah, it was really good in the tournament, and I really don't regret playing it at all. Three Impermanence as another like hand trap. This
Okay.
card performed well as well. And three Revolt,
Three revolt.
best card in the deck.
Yeah.
Um,
How was Bear Bloom for
the
you?
reason why,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, so reason why I played three is because not two. You could play two, but I prefer to play three because one desires, two. I feel like if they Lancia you or hand trap you or interrupt you, if you have Tri-Brigade names or Zoo names in your grave, you're good. You could just set this, and Lancia wouldn't like Lancia is great against this deck, but like if you have the setup, this card just beats Lancia.
Yeah, it's not lights out. You can still play under Lancia. Yeah. Yeah.
This card is a comeback card. This card is insane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Imperial Order, power trap card.
Broken.
This card is too broken.
I see. I see. So okay, there's you
Yeah.
said the two droplets were maybe your biggest. So actually, first of all, is it 40 cards? 40 card main deck?
This is a 41 card deck.
41 cards. So maybe if you do you know if you would take out these two droplets, maybe what you would replace them with? Maybe you just replace them with one card, or
I'm not sure. We'll see how the meta progresses.
okay.
Like, I wanted to play Ghost Bell, but my friend convinced me not to because he felt that even though Tri-Brigade Zoo is popular, he felt that it's not going to be as popular. And yeah, he was right. I didn't play against any mirror matches. I
Hmm.
played against other decks, not no mirror matches, and yeah. But we'll see how the meta progresses. If Tri-Brigade Zoo becomes really popular, then I guess cards like Bell will be good. Veiler's already picking up right now.
Yeah.
Veiler's pretty good right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
I'll go to extra deck.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, so I got two Shurags.
Mm-hmm.
This card is probably the best card in the extra deck.
Yeah.
This card is insane. It does not target its
Mm-hmm.
resources. Like, say if you, I always try to keep one or two banished, so he'll always become live. So if my opponent gets rid of it, or if I decide to get rid of him, it's like always a floater. You know, it's always gonna get you follow ups. Just and if he sticks around the board, if your opponent doesn't get rid of it, he's a threat because he can just you summon a guy or special carrots from your hand. He just non-target banish your opponent. Um, your opponent has to respond directly to him. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This card is just way too good, man. Rugal, yeah, Rugal was nice. Rugal gets you back resources from your graveyard for your follow-ups. Like in the tournament, I special summon Nerval from the grave. I special summon Karis, and then that my opponent passes. Karis goes back to my hand end phase, and it's just follow-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Like this deck is just full of good follow-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's not like it doesn't make insane crazy boards like the other combo decks does, like Drytron or Dragon Links. It's just um this deck could grind so well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
One Farigit
Nice looking fairy
and
jet. I like it.
yeah, Starlight. Shout outs to Larry Sama. He got me this card. Shout outs to him. Um, yeah, Farigit. It used to be a two of, but now it's a one of because we need room for Bear Boom, but this card is just really lethal. It just lets you be able to put more names, and lets you see another card and put a card that you don't need. This card is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And Bear Bloom.
Yep.
Bear Bloom is the newest addition from Lightning Overdrive. Both effects are really good. The first effect, discard two, special summon. That came up once today.
Mm-hmm.
But the real effect that's really good is the last effect. It's just this just changed the deck. Being able to add revolt,
Yeah.
it just revolutionized this deck.
I mean, said you were playing this deck before Bear Bloom. How
Yes.
much of a difference do you think Bear Bloom has made for the deck? Like,
Oh, Bear Bloom. All right. So basically, before I used to be trap heavier. I used to play Trap Trick,
uh-huh.
and I used to play like stuff like Ice Dragon, Prison, Paleozoic, Dynamiscus, like tech traps that can like just Swiss. Like it was like they were like Swiss Army cards. Like they were good in any situation. But now with the addition of Bear Bloom, I don't need to play a bigger trap lineup because I could just or trap trick because I could just search it,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives me more rooms for like hand traps and like good going second cards.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, this deck definitely got a lot stronger than what it was before in the past previous month because of the addition of Bear Broom, and yeah, this card is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Onto the other links, the Apollosa staple, Access Code staple.
Mm-hmm.
These for Tri-Brigade Zoodiac, you definitely need to play these.
Yep, yep.
Almiraj,
Yep.
Ancient Warriors staple, and I really like this guy, Doom Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
This was so clutch. I feel that I see some lists that don't play him, but I feel that's crazy. Like, cause you need another Link 3 for this deck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like Rugal is a good Link 3, but he's not enough. Cause sometimes in the grind game you could just summon a guy, banish 3, go for him, access code game. Like it's just this, and this is 48. I made him 48 before. And this card is also an interrupt for their graveyard against like dinosaurs or
Yep.
or any graveyard reliant strategy. This card is so good. Zodiacs, Tridents, Orbo, Tiger, Check, and Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
This card is too insane. This is the reason why I played a Zoo package in, because being able to break boards is just the Zoo cards are just so good going second, because you could just throw out cards and your opponent will bait them out, get negated, bait out negates, and then you just go Zoo and then or Barrage, and like you could just win the game by making 4 material Zeus. This card is MVP.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Side deck.
Alrighty.
So I played for this event 3 Joan Lockbird because I kind of was scared for Drytron. Normally, I don't like Duel and Tri-Brigade because it conflicts with Revolt, Shurag.
Right.
No, it conflicts with Shurag and Nerval.
Yeah, it's
So say
double-sided.
if
People
you,
don't know that. Yeah, people
it's
don't know that
very
it's
double-sided.
double-sided.
Like say if you draw them and like you go Revolt, you're not gonna get
You don't get any
value from
searches.
Nerval
Yeah.
for a follow-up. You're not gonna say Shurag has no follow-up.
Hmm.
So this is a very double-edged sword card for the deck, but I really wanted to play it because just in case for Drytron, because this is their premier event coming back. But
Yep.
luckily, I didn't play against any Drytrons. 3 Nibiru, the Primal Being.
Uh-huh.
Definitely staple. I feel like this card is just so good against prank kids, combo decks, Dragon Links. Um, yeah, I feel this card is definitely needed in the side deck.
Hmm.
It's just too good. I beat a Fluffle player with it. He special summoned like crazy, and just I got him at the right time, and he passed.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I played Fluffle against Fluffles round 1 at the Remote Duel
That's pretty
Invitationals.
cool,
What
though.
were the
I got
chances of that? But
Yeah,
yeah, Fluffles are pretty cool.
yeah. Cool deck.
Dino Russell Pankrotop staple. This card is just this card is too good. Like it's a really strong one of. It's just it's if it just it's like a pressure card. Makes your opponent think.
Hmm.
You know, like sometimes they can misplay under this card,
Hmm. Hmm.
or you could just get rid of like a problematic card. But like just having this on board, your opponent will play funny. Like because they'll try to like they'll have a decision. Do I want to commit a card to get destroyed by Pankratops, or do I care? You know, this card is just so good.
Yep, yep.
3 Twin Twisters,
Hmm.
staple against Prankets or Shaddolls.
Hmm.
I chose this as my back row removal because of cards like Schism and Pandemonium.
Yep. Makes
3
sense.
Anti-Spell Fragrance. No, I did not play Solemn Judgment. I haven't had good success with Solemn Judgment because every time I Solemn Judgment did, I was in I was in risk of 4,000 life points and I got destroyed because Solemn Judgment wasn't enough to stop their pushes and I just got into 4,000. I don't know. It's not good against decks like Dragon Links where they could keep
Right.
extending and
Right.
like I felt that Anti-Spell Fragrance was the better call
Okay.
because if you look, Dragon Links and like decks like Prankish, Dolls, and Dinosaurs, they rely so much on their spell engine
Hmm.
like Fossil, like Lost World, Pot of Prosperity,
Hmm.
um, World Legacy Guard Dragon, Chaos Space, Boot Sector. All these cards are like powerful spell cards, and you just shut them down.
Hmm.
Like they can't come back after you do the Tri-Brigade combo.
Yep,
So
yep.
I feel these are just and Dark Ruler no more.
Mm.
These are just what Mystic Mind. Yes, that was another reason I played this because of Mystic Mind. I was scared of that card. Mystic Mind can just ruin my day. So having this flipping this up just beats Mystic Mind.
Hmm. Hmm.
And yeah.
No, that makes
And
sense.
last but not least, I played it myself, Mystic Mind.
Now, how was it? How was it?
I sided it against combo, but it never came up.
I see.
Um,
Okay.
the thing is, Mystic Mind. So my plan was to bait out all their negates and interrupts, and then go Mystic Mind.
Hmm.
If I don't need it, I could just turn it off with Zeus. I could just summon a Zoo, attack direct Zeus. You know, but I felt this card is so impactful. It's just such a powerful card going second.
I
But
see. I see.
yeah, it never came up. But yeah, but in theory, this card is good.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess that is it. I mean, I want to say, Joseph, just I really like. I mean, I've been scared playing. I think I've learned a lot from your deck, bro. I've sort of been scared playing Gamma and Desires in the same deck, but I think you've convinced me. It's like don't be scared of Desires. Sometimes it'll hurt you, but it's still good. Don't be scared of Gamma. Just play the
Yeah,
best
you
cards.
gotta
Just
take
play
a
all the
risk
power.
sometimes.
Yeah, just play all the power. I like it. And I think I like how you're not playing Whiptail because it's not necessary. That reduces a brick. I think that's something that maybe a
Yeah.
lot of players aren't doing right now that maybe they could learn from you, or at least at the very least try it out for themselves.
Mhm.
Because it's a very interesting concept. So I think this is actually a really informative deck profile. Thank you very much. Any final words, shout outs you'd like to give?
Thank you for having me on your channel. It's been a great opportunity to be on your channel, Yishan. And
Thank you. Thank you.
shout outs to the whole my local store, Xeno Zero. Everyone who supports me there. Shout outs to all my friends there, like Orlando, Cam, Mars, Pablo, all these guys I be playing with. You know, we like. Oh, shout out to my friend Octavio, who he also played in the invitationals with me.
Hmm.
Yeah, we were just theorizing on the deck. It's been you know, it's good to have friends in the community, and yeah, shout outs to all my friends and supporters.
All right. Well, thank you. This was a fantastic deck profile. Congratulations again on first place. Enjoy the trophy. Enjoy the prize card. Hopefully, you guys learned something from this deck profile, and I'll see you guys in the next video.